I installed my own flex pipe and I welded it in and everything, but I can't figure out why the fuck my exhaust is still leaking. So can you fix it? Because you're a professional. The funny part is this actually came from a shop that has licensed mechanics. Or a licensed mechanic. Look at it. Yeah, you got some fucking chicken shit snot goop on the fucking pipe. Look at this. A fucking 1/8" gap all the way around it. It ain't welded to the fucking other pipe. Jesus fucking Murphy, man. This is why I say people shouldn't work on their own fucking cars. In this case, this is an actual mechanic, so I don't even know. Well, I shouldn't say an actual mechanic. Fords and fucking Dodges. Fords and fucking Dodges. Without them, we'd have no fucking work. Only maybe once every 6 weeks we get a fucking Chevy in here. Check it. Look at that. 49,000 fucking kilometers on this piece of shit. It's like a 2015 or 16 Dirge Ram 1500 on the road test. The second Dodge today. Two Fords, and this is the second Dodge now. The Fords, well, basically what I did to this one was fucking upper lower ball joints in this piece of shit, and wheel bearings, and our brakes, front brakes, pads and rotors, because they were done, just cooked and metal on metal. So anyways, here we are. This is what's going on, and that's the mileage on the fucking thing. Now, those items you'd never have to replace on a Ford because you'd actually have to reach some sort of fucking mileage, but since Fords never run, they're broken down pieces of shit. They pretty much, those parts, those components always stay minty fresh. So, anyways, what a fucking pile of junk. You never replace these parts on a Chevy, I tell you that. You never have to replace them, not at 50,000 kilometers. Maybe like 350,000 kilometers, but you know, on a Chevy you can get there because they'll actually get you where you need to go dependably, unlike a fucking piece of shit Ford product. At least a Dodge will usually get you there too, but you just may not have any brakes, or your fucking wheel might fall off, and that's okay though. Anyways, back at the shop now. That's that. Oh yeah, there's a Chevy. You know what its problem is? Goddamn fucking fuel sender's rotting out of it. So it's pissing gasoline everywhere. Look, there's my Jeep, there's my boss's Jeep. Both have 9 gajillion fucking miles on them. And both are mint. Both are diesels, too. They're both diesels. They like the diesel. So, there you go. There you go. That's it. There's another fucking Ford. Hey? But, as far as I know, we don't have anything else kicking around out here right now. Thank fuck. They've done about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 6 things today. 6 different vehicles. All semi-major work, but the good news is it's only 2:15. And I'm the only tech in this place, the only licensed tech, so that's it. There we go. Fucking bingo bango. Finito, signore. 49,000 kilometers and all that fucking work already. What a goddamn joke. What a goddamn joke. It's not even like we were like, hey dude, you need this stuff because we need to make money. No, like all this shit. Anybody who knows a Ram can't keep a front end in a fucking Ram. Nope. Check this out. I got this fucking airline right here and I stole it from over in my co-worker's bay, who's the boss's kid. He's a dipshit. So anyway, he doesn't do anything anyway. I don't know why he needs a fucking hose in the first place. But he's got his marked with a little red zip tie because he thinks it's longer. And I'm pretty sure it's not. But watch this. I do this every couple months just to fuck with him. Alright, there we go. Fucking. And then I'll go get another fucking zip tie. Another red one. And I'll put it on the shortest one. And you watch him go fucking stupid for like 3 weeks. It's hilarious. Dumb as a 3-cent hooker and fucking useless as a foreskin. Fucker. Alright, you fucking panty sniffing mouth breathers. Here's an important fucking thing. We're gonna work on the Harley a little bit here. So the heads are on, they're already torqued down. They're cometic MLS metal head gaskets. Torquing them the way the Harley specs are in the book are no good. Well, Apparently some people say it works, some people say it don't. More people say it don't. They start getting head gasket leaks after about 30,000 kilometers. Or miles, or fucking who cares. Anyway. So the way you torque them down is, I think it's like 15 foot-pounds, or, no, sorry, 9 foot-pounds, and then 14 foot-pounds. I don't fucking know. Hold on. God damn it. I was told you fucks I wasn't going to bother with this shit. This place is a damn mess, and I don't know where the fucking paper went for it. And it's gone. So, fuck it. Alright, anyway. It's like 9, and then I think it was 9, and then 15, and then 22, and then 35, and then 42. Yeah, 42. That's all in foot-pounds, and of course in the specified head order. There's 4 of them, 2 on the side you can't see right there, and then 2 in the middle. So it's that one, and then this one. And you do that all the way until you get to 45 or 42. I put them to 45, and then I even gave them like another little, so like 48 probably. And also make sure the threads are clean, and you got oil on the threads, and you got oil on the fucking little hat. This part here that contacts the head. Just a little bit of oil, or a light kind of grease. And that'll make sure that your torques don't get fucked up. Anyway, here we go. So this is this. Here's a cometic metal rocker box gasket. And this is another thing people fuck up a whole bunch. They say, oh, it doesn't matter what way it goes as long as the holes line up. Yeah, well, fucking, so this is the thing. On the rear cylinder head, people are all like, well, this is what I've read and what I've heard is people go, well, put the part number up. All right, put the part number up, fuckstick. See what happens? Look, what happens right there? Hey, what's this open fucking gallery right there? Hey, that's for your friggin' oil crankcase breather, oil breather. Yeah, that's why you have this little body in the gasket there. So no, they do matter what way they go. That fucking matters. Okay? Harley rocker box gaskets matter. Now, anyway, what I'm going to do is shoot a little bit of oil on the friggin' valves. And then we're going to throw the rocker box in. When we're working on the rearest cylinder head, so number 2. Number 2. Oh, you fucking whore. God. Alright. Shoot some fucking oils in there. I just got to keep swearing and enjoying it anyway. And I'm not going to make any money, because these panty-thieving cockmongers fucking demonetized me anyway, because they don't even like one swear word. So I had like one fuck, and they were like, nope, no money for you. So I was like, well, fuck your guys' hats and the fucking hat racks that you fucking hang them on, you cocksuckers, because I don't really give a fuck. Anywho, you didn't pay me shit in the first place anyway. This is like a two-hander job, but because you gotta like hold the rocker arms and also those back bolts up while you're fucking feeding them through there, so you don't fuck up your gasket. So I'm gonna put my camera down and all that. But for the rearest head, you have to have all the bolts already in there, and then you just kind of gotta fiddle fuck it into position, because otherwise you put it in, but you can't get the bolts in. So it's fucking stupid that way. All right, then finally got her in there. Got a friggin' torquer down yet. This part takes fucking 6 weeks too. It's just a bitch. So the easiest thing to do is these cunts here in the middle, they're 10s for some reason. 10 mil. They're metric. Everything else is fucking imperial on these fucking goddamn dog shit retard fucking motors. So that's half inch, that's half inch, and those are fucking 10 millimeter. Super stupid. Now, fiddle fucking these things in on the back head is a real bitch. Like I said, you have to have the fucking rocker assembly on there and all the bolts in there, because otherwise you can't get the fucking bolts out. There's a prime example right there. Can't get it out. That's there for good until other words. So, and then you got to get the fat part of the box between the frame rail and the valve spring, which is also a bitch. So if you do this on one of these like ultra classics or like a decker anyway, like a big Harley decker like this, and you're like, oh, I did it, mine was easy. Well, then you need new motor mounts. Your motor mounts are fucked there, bud, because your engine's sitting too low. And these ones are also not fucking new by any means. And that was a sassy whore. Alright, we're coming along nicely. I just don't want to forget to tell you guys on these bolts that bolt down the rocker carrier. There's 4 of them, 2 here, and those 2 back there. Give them a dose of blue Loctite before you torque the fuckers down. These things have a bad habit of walking out. And don't get too crazy with them, because they are grade 8 bolts, as you can see, but some stupid fuck chief decided that it was a good idea to take a grade 8 bolt and fucking thread them into a goddamn aluminum head. So don't forget, you can't really torque those down that fucking, you can't get too crazy with them, which is why you need the blue Loctite. They're a grade 8 bolt, but don't fucking treat them like one. And then these are actually 3/8 heads, so they are still Imperial. I don't know why the fuck I was thinking they were 10s. Maybe I used a 10mm ratchet wrench to fucking rip them out, but, because that'll work, but not the other way around. And these cunts here, fucking them, sorry, they're not 1/2 inches, they're 7/16. That one back there, I'm just going to go in from the other side, that's easy to get to. But then that one right there, that's actually the worst one of all. You can't really tell from the camera angle, but it's literally, it's fucking, I can barely get my finger between the head of it and the frame, so it's kind of the worst one to do. Anyway, I'm going to do those and then torque the rest of these rocker bolts down. And I'll probably call her a night for tonight, and then tomorrow we'll, or I'll put the other top box on, and tomorrow we'll do the front. Whenever I build one of these Harley motors, this obviously isn't my first one, I always start with bank 2, which is the rear cylinder, because it's the fucking biggest pain in the ass doing it. It's really only the top stuff. Once you got the rocker boxes off, the rest is pretty easy. But all this shit sucks. It absolutely blows ass. To get into a couple of these, what I do is I take, where the fuck did it go there? Basically take one of these bits, right? Then you carefully have to, not necessarily this one, you obviously can get a ratchet in on that one, but for that back bitch over there, this is what you do. And then you get a fucking 1/4 inch wrench and put your wrench on it, and that's how you got to crank them ones down. It's a cunt, but beats the alternative, I guess. And yeah, so that's that. I'm going to hammer those 2 in and get the top box on. We're going to call her a friggin' night. Not to mention, this is just boring and tedious as shit without drinking fucking beers. Man, I don't know why I decided to go a week without fucking drinking, but I can't wait for tomorrow night after work. Holy fuck, am I getting drunk, boys. Alright, we got her all fucking slammed together and torqued down to hand spec. Yeah, whatever that is. Tight, but not stripped. So there you go. And bam. If you've never done this before, look up the torque specs or you're going to fuck your aluminum heads. And obviously to fix any threaded bitches in your heads, you're going to have to be pulling your heads off again, which will suck 98 dicks. I'll let you guys know a little something. When I put the jugs and shit on, I guess I wasn't paying attention. I probably was drinking beers that night. It was a little while ago. And there's a big O-ring that goes around the bottom of the jug, and then there's dowels that the jugs line up on too. And around the one dowel, I think it's the ones that are on the backs, they're on the lower sides of the block, they have a little O-ring on them. That's the oil drain from the top end. And I could not fucking remember if I put the damn things in. And that's the problem when you're fucking drinking when you fucking do part of it, and then you're not drinking when you do the other part. You fucking 2 different memory banks. You got your drinking memory bank and your sober memory bank, and fucking you don't remember. So anyways, I did remember that on the original cylinder, or on the original head gaskets, you do have an O-ring on the top too. And on the cometic metal gaskets, you don't have that O-ring. And there's only 2 O-rings in the kit, and they're gone. So obviously I had to fucking put them in. So otherwise I'd be pulling the heads off again and checking, but I'm not going to do that because my gaskets are already crushed. It would probably be okay because I haven't been through a heat cycle, but fuck it. We'll just watch for oil leaks around the back sides and the front sides. Obviously I gotta clean it off because there's some oil on there right now. Anywho, enough jibber jabbering, fucking shit. Let's get this top rocker box on. Looks like ass, as you can see. But that's what you get for a 20-year-old motorcycle with over 100,000 kilometers on it that I winter drive, usually, when it's not in pieces like this. They make us pay insurance year-round in Canada for these fucking things, so I figure if the road's at least been plowed, then I'm going to drive. Now, a couple of the bolts on the back that hold the top rocker down. The bolts have an exit on the out, like basically exit outside the head. So if any oil were to leak through the gasket, run down the threads, it's gonna run down your engine and be ugly. So put a little bit of plumber snot on the fucking bolts. Just do it on all of them. Just a little tiny dab, and that'll do you. And then that way you know you're fucking safe. All right, I'm gonna call her a night right about there. There we go. Look at that. All assembled. Sweet. So all you gotta do is put push rods in. I'll show you how to do that with they're basically 2-piece adjustable push rods, so you don't have to have the rocker box and all that crap off. And then we gotta throw the front back together. That's a lot quicker and easier than the fucking back one. This one's a bitch. This one is a gitch. Anywho, what do you think, puppy? Want to get up and go in the house? Alright. Well, that's it for now. And cheers in the fucking bottle of water, I guess, for fuck's sakes. Oh, shit. Less than 24 hours to go, boys. Less than 24 sexy hours, puppy.